Hello, my queens and kings. So many parents don't they withdraw their children out from Christland school. Also, our celebrity dancer, Kaffy, don't come out also. Come talk say she don't come out her child from the school. Say because this is where they happen, where other parents can't keep quiet. Nobody want talk. It can't be like say, no only this woman where their child buy for the school. Now the whole thing concern. It can't be like say her own too much. But you know how it feels. They say when a person this thing by e go come others go come dey feel like say e no concern dem e come on their own. So na people bin dey drag Kefi online say why she no wan come talk about dis thing because they know say her child dey for the school. Na im Kefi don come out now come talk her mind concerning dis Christland school saga wey dey go on. So she don come talk. Wait, make una wait, I go show una make una hear from the horse's mouth, make una hear from Kefi herself everything wey she talk concerning wetin dey go on for Christland school, because she talk say for Naija when something dey go on others go do like say e no concern dem, forgetting dis adage wey talk say if you see goat where e dey for another person farm dey chop that person cassava or whatever the person don plant for the farm, say make you pursue am. Whenever you see goat wey e dey chop another person, make you pursue am because after e don chop that place finish na your own e go come enter. So na im be wetin Kefi come dey talk here, come dey say make other parents no just keep quiet like say this thing no concern them. Okay, your own children dey okay, no be them the thing happen to. Yes, God forbid, we thank God say no be them this kind thing happen to, but make una come talk, come speak your mind. Anything wey you don notice about this school, come talk am. Na im be wetin she dey talk. All right, my correct people, make I leave on, I'm gonna see wetin Kefi talk about this.
I had to make this video as a mother. I don't think, as a mother and as a parent, and I don't think anybody in this life will ever pray to lose a child. There's it's inconsolable because it's a grief that you carry forever. Like there's nothing that can replace it. You know, I'm speaking out not just because in solidarity with Whitney's mom, but also because my children go there. This is a school that I used to be so proud of, and I thrive to put my children there because I believe in the system. In the 80s, the foundation at which Christland was built upon. This is not it. And this is one too many. And negligence is the consistent situation. And not just negligence, it's the aftermath of it that kills me. I don't know all the facts, but for what I've heard from the mother and from, like, come on. It's a whole child, a whole human being. The entire school needs to be shut down for it. Like, as I feel right now, my child is not going back to school. I know. I have thought about it many times in my head as a parent, looking at, okay, my daughter they're just having half term. What do? Do I allow her to finish full term, then pull her out of school? I'm thinking, okay, does the school do home, because I've paid already, does the school do homeschooling for her till I find another school? Because definitely my child is going to have to leave Christland because I can't. The position I am, that God has placed me in this world, is not one with a small voice. And a whole child is like, literally, you can't get that child back. Like, nothing. We're dealt with what we do. We're dealing with another one now. Like, it's becoming a consistent pattern where systems are not properly put in place. It now looks like we need to sacrifice our children before a system needs to be checked. So before is checked, a child has to, before safety is checked, a child has to. So before maybe a bus is checked now, a bus needs to turn over. I be God forbid, but if I say right now, the school system, we need a major fatal situation to happen before basic requirements, and not because this cannot happen. It's even what you do during and after that even makes us understand that circumstances beyond our control can happen. But when circumstances beyond your control has happened, out of you even neglecting the fact that certain safety checks, that's why you see in the Western world sometimes, and in establishment that I've seen, also operating on such standards are very, 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 very to the letter T when it comes to safety. In this part of the world, we always think that since it never happened for 4 years now, it not go happen now. So there are certain things that are lackadaisical about because it hasn't happened for a long time. That's why it's called safety, because we don't know when it's going to happen. That's why it's called checks, because we don't know it's going to happen. It's like the airplane that we fly every day, they should not do the checks because that particular plane has not crashed since it has carried 10 passengers. Like, what are we saying here now? Why do most lives before we sit up in this country? Like why are we like, what are we doing? Why is it that, is it, I don't know, is it big moneysm that makes you feel like, you know, the more expensive the school is, the more untouchable they are, the more unaccountable they can be towards law and order and basic essential things. Like, the child got, for goodness sake, how we she treated if all the things that were supposed to be on that field were not checked? Why wasn't it checked? As long as the electronics or anything that's got to do with electricity, safety requirement, basic requirement is required. The kind of electricity that will shock a child and her to put her in that situation, there is a major negligence there, and we're not hearing, like, oh my gosh, come on now pikin person take care and train from pikin, nothing to her for house, go school, no come back.